Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back on another Project Vega podcast. Welcome. Today is December 6th, 2021. We are we are in the last month of December. Oh my God, it's good to be back. It feels good to be back, honestly. Wanted to definitely get this out. A lot of things have been happening in a lot of holiday shit. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving with their family and stuff like that. It was safe from all travel and nobody got sick and shit like that. So if you did get sick, it kind of sucks. It is what it is, but we just gonna keep it pushing. But it is December 6th, 2021. I am your host, Project Vega. You can follow me on Twitter to get the latest memes, jokes. Next time I'm announcing a podcast. Oh my God, I cannot talk. You can follow me at the Project Vega on Twitter and Instagram. Links will be in the description below. Holy shit, that was a brain fart right there. I have no idea why I couldn't talk right there. I mean, it always happens. What happens. So we just gonna keep it pushing. But yeah, man, we had a great podcast last time. We got a bunch of different listeners, and we had a bunch of different questions this coming podcast too. So I definitely appreciate everybody liking the video, liking the podcast, subscribing, rating this shit 5-star, because it has now reached a bunch of people and we're getting more engagement, and I'm definitely going to be answering some questions. Pretty much I got more questions than I do with other topics with movies, anime, and all that other crap, and games. Those I'm just gonna be quickly speaking on, but I want to answer more of the questions than anything. I got four or five questions from different people, different users who submitted them from all different platforms that have been listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, Anchor, Stitcher. I'm on every major platform you could think of. It's there. You could find it, called the Project Vega podcast. We are expanded, we're growing, and I'm loving it. Like McDonald's. Thank you all for listening. We're gonna jump right into this. It's just, I'm gonna quickly talk about like little quick bits and stuff like that. Just quick things I want to just kind of get off in the beginning of the podcast. And first thing definitely is gonna be the metaverse with Facebook. It is here. It has happened. It has now become meta. And honestly, the reason why I wanted to talk about meta really quick is because I've mentioned it before, like my quick thoughts on it. I don't know if I've said this already. I probably should have listened to it, but it's whatever. Is meta could be a juggernaut. It could be something extremely big if done correctly. I've mentioned it before. I'm pretty sure it was like Ready Player One. Like, the way a lot of companies have moved into meta, where a bunch of them are quickly trying to, push into this scene. It has huge potential. It could be something extreme. It's new, and not everybody's used to new and change. So they'll push back on it. They'll have backlash. I mean, that's also why I want to say that's why Facebook was also making their own cryptocurrency to have it on top of this. That would have been fucking cool if you could have their own native currency inside their own native universe. Like, that'd be fucking dope. Like, I hope they still continue to work on that and actually announce it. It'd actually be pretty cool. But honestly, it's a way to open a door to just something even more massive. Like, a bunch of cryptocurrencies are jumping into the fucking metaverse and like trying to jump on this huge wave that is coming. Honestly, speaking of cryptocurrencies, just kind of move on to the next one. Is we had an up and down. This was like the hardest. Well, we had like a 30% fall across the board, but other things were like dropping drastically. It happens. It happens in bull markets. It's a consistent thing. Like, if you've never experienced something like this shit before, and you sold, I'm like, shit, you just lost out. You should have just held. But shit happens. We'll have this huge fucking run up, and then we'll just have a fucking plop down. It's just literally just 30%, 40, 50. Like, it can happen at any fucking moment. So it's just like, just hold tight, be patient. It'll go back up. Like, we're still in a bull market. If we're in a bear market, if you follow anybody on Twitter, like any of the fucking big people, you'll know we're in a fucking bear market. Like, it's all for blood. it's bad. I mean, honestly, if we do enter one, which isn't anytime soon, hopefully it isn't anytime soon. If we do enter one, yeah, get the fuck out. That's all I gotta say. Get your money. Get your money as fast as possible. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say about those two things really quick. But yeah, we just gonna jump right into this podcast because honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling in the next couple hours, because before I get on the next section of the podcast, I just got my fucking second shot. I'm gonna grow wings, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me get this fucking podcast done, let me get it uploaded, recorded, all that shit out now, because I know I'm probably gonna be feeling like shit or whatever it is. Plus Halo's right around the fucking corner, which I'll talk about that later. So it's just like, I'm not really gonna have time to be wanting to do anything, so I'm gonna get it done now and then we go from there. So moving on, first section of the podcast. And actually I did this before, I think it was like earlier in like the beginning, like first 4 or 5 podcasts, the Q&A section. I did it in the end of the podcast, but this one I'm gonna do in the front. I just wanted to get this one done, just because we got a lot of questions, a lot of engagement, and I wanted to kind of pretty much just move you guys up to the front for listeners who have questions. And if you have any more questions following up on all these things that I have here, you're probably going to leave a comment on YouTube, or tweet at me, or DM me at the Project Vega on either Instagram or Twitter on the next for the next podcast on either a rebuttal on what I'm probably gonna say. Remember, this is just all my opinion. None of this shit's fucking law or anything like that. My word is not law, so it's just my opinion and what I think on something, because that's what the questions are. But first question comes from user Lustful Panda. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, right? Fucking Lustful Panda. He said, since you talk so much about movies, what are your top 10 movies? And when I got this question, I was like, you know, that's a fucking good ass fucking question. And honestly, I really couldn't rank them from 1 to 10. So I'm just going to put them in, I'm just going to list them off in no particular order. Not one's better than the other for like 1, 2, or 3 or any type thing like that. Well, I guess I might say like the first two. The first 2 most definitely are probably going to be 1 and 2, but everything else after that, no. Because it just, they fluctuate way too much. So the first one I have on my list is Interstellar. I fucking love Interstellar. If anybody who's seen Interstellar, you understand why. And anybody who likes space or anything to do with interdimensional travel, black holes, like anything to do with that, time, math, all that, you'd understand why. It's a fantastic movie. I fucking love it. It's my number 1. My number 2 is gonna be James Cameron's Avatar with the blue monkeys. Like, I fucking love that movie too. I've watched that movie more than I've watched any other movie in my entire life. I cannot tell you how many times I've rewatched that movie, and I could easily say I've done it over 100 times. Yes, that's a lot. Yeah, it was, I mean, the fucking thing came, what, 2008, I think it dropped, 2008, 2009, somewhere around there. It was something whenever that fucking movie dropped. Yeah, I would watch that shit religiously when I was a kid. It was fucking ridiculous. I could just watch it over and over and over, to where it got to the point to where I could literally just do the entire movie myself without actually watching it. I could literally just word for word for every single fucking character, every single actor, I would be able to do it. Every single scene, just knew it. I could hear it in the background and I know what the hell is happening. Like, it was that fucking bad. Could I do it now still? Sort of, not really, but it's just, it was fucking insane with how much I watched Avatar. And I honestly cannot wait till the second one. I think it's next year. The second one drops. Is it the next year or 2023? Hopefully it's next year, because I really want to see the follow-up, which I know probably a lot of other people want to see the follow-up to that movie as well. After that, from here on, it's just no particular order at this point. What I have next on my list is The Great Gatsby. Love The Great Gatsby. The Martian, the one with Matt Damon, that one's great too. I have American Gangster, my nigga fucking Denzel Washington, bro. I gotta put Denzel Washington up there, bro, instantly. Of course, there's many other fucking movies like Peloton 1, 2, 3, Unstoppable. Like, there's a bunch of other ones that Denzel Washington played in that is just fucking amazing. Like, you could put almost every single one that he's played in. I ain't really like Fences too much, but you know, it is what it is. This next one is Your Name. It's an anime name, anime movie, fucking amazing movie. If anybody has seen it, you understand why it's on this list. It's fucking great. Who haven't seen it, I would say check it out. Next one is I Am Legend. I was debating either between I Am Legend or I, Robot, but honestly, I Am Legend took the top on this one because I Am Legend is fucking legit. I Am Legend is fucking legit. After this is Beverly Hills Cop. I love Axel Foley, bro. Eddie Murphy did his fucking thing in this fucking goddamn movie. It is so great. Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, and 3. Like 1 and 2 were definitely the best. Like those two, man, those were some of my favorite classic movies, man. Just like Night at the Roxbury and shit like that. But Beverly Hills Cop, yeah, just love those fucking movies. And this one is just like, I'm just gonna list it. Pretty much I put just Disney because Disney has so many fucking movies and I cannot just name one. I can't just say, oh, this one Disney movie out of every single fucking one, because I know anybody listening would probably be like, oh, you didn't think what it's like Lion King was better than Mulan. I mean, I like Mulan better than Lion King, honestly. That's just me personally. You know, it's just like it would be this whole dynamic and a bunch of feud. It's just like I ain't trying to hear that. So literally I just put Disney because that also includes Marvel. Since Disney bought out Marvel, that also includes Marvel, so that's why I just put that shit in there. There's a bunch of shit Disney owns, so I just put that. And then the last one I have on the list for top 10 movies, I have Lord of the Rings / Hobbit. Love the Lord of the Rings. I love that whole universe thing where it's just like I could watch that shit any fucking day. And then of course you got honorable mentions like Harry Potter, the Hunger Games, and Twilight, and all them other ones and shit, like all those different series and shit, Divergent, and a bunch of other different ones. It's just those are my go-to. Those would be my go-to if it's like, you know what, I want to watch a movie. What I want to watch. Even two real honorable mentions would be Alita Battle Angel and Ready Player One. Both of those would be. I mean, I would also say Elysium. What was that? Not Chappie. Same director but different. What was the other one? District 9. Elysium, District 9, Neil Blomkamp. His work is fucking phenomenal. I like his work a lot. But yeah, that's what I would say for Lustful Panda. That's my answer to that question for the top 10 movies. Even though of course, you know, it's not really top 10 movies because it's like with Disney is like boom, but you understand what I'm talking about. Like Disney is just it's giant, bro. You can't just choose one out of everything they own. Like you literally got Disney Plus, and go on there and you choose just, I don't know, choose one. That's the hard thing. Like choose one out of everything that's on there, including Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, come on now. It's impossible. If you could choose one that outbeats everything else, that's shit. That's a hell of a fucking like task for anybody to choose. So it's just like, can't choose one. I mean, if you're asking a guy, it'd probably be a little bit different. Like, but if you ask a girl, it'd probably be a different answer. Like, you'd be like, oh, I love this, but it's just like, I mean, you could change your mind by saying something else that's probably better than that. But you know, it's all personal preference, really. All personal preference. So I can't really you know, speak too much on that. But it's all personal preference. And my thing, I just said Disney because that's just impossible. So yeah, moving on from that. Second question comes from a user, Zuri Millirock. I don't know why, bro. Just the internet and their fucking weird ass names. The next one's probably gonna be a fucking trip. Zuri Millirock, your question. The reason why I'm gonna read this one is because this one was actually very thought provoking. Same with the next question as well. And this was probably gonna trigger a bunch of people. I don't want you to. I want it to trigger a bunch of people. I want to know what your opinion was on it, and I want you to write a comment, question, whatever it is, and actually reply and see if you would like me to do a follow-up on it as to why. And his question is from Zuri Millie Rock. He said, "You talked previously on a podcast about relationships. My question is, what is your opinion on today's relationships in the modern day society?" So, this question. What is your opinion on today's relationships in the modern day society? Yeah, this is touchy, but I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it's fucking touchy. I ain't afraid to fucking answer it. This is my fucking opinion. I don't give a fuck. I would say for relationships, if you're in one, do your best to make it better and stay in it. If not, and you're not right for each other, fucking leave. End it right now, because there's no point in suffering on both ends for both the man and the woman, because hell no. Everybody wants to be happy, everybody wants to do their thing, and causing headaches and turmoil within a relationship and a household is not good. In that shit, like immediately. That's what I would think. And then on the second answer on that, relationships on modern day society. Stay single. Stay fucking single. Cause it is, I mean, for the guys, stay single. For the women, I'm gonna just say good luck. I'm gonna just say good luck. All I gotta say is feminism has destroyed relationships. I will definitely say that, and not just feminism. It's I'm gonna give both sides of the coin, taking accountability on both sides. But feminism has destroyed that. And for guys, too many guys are pussies. They're soft as shit. They don't really stand for shit. So women are taking advantage of it, and they have every fucking right to, because you're just a fucking bitch and you let the shit happen. So they're just steamrolling. Women are just running circles around guys. That's why they're able to fucking do OnlyFans. They're able to sell feet pics for 10,000 fucking a month or whatever it is. And guys are sitting there constantly jerking off the porn and being simps, like on extreme levels, and catering to women on these putting on these pedestals and shit like that. And none of them fucking are taking them seriously because they're a fucking joke. Yeah, you need to be on your fucking purpose. You need to get yourself right, give yourself real confidence, work on yourself, stay on your game. And yeah, you need to not focus on any woman. That's what I would say for guys who are trying to improve. I don't know if I'm answering your question correctly, but that's just what I have to say about that, because that's my opinion on today's modern day society and like relationships. It's just, if you're in a relationship, keep it going. If it's healthy and strong, find ways to improve it. Keep it right, keep your shit secret, keep it between you, don't invite other people into that shit. Just keep it between y'all. Like, don't let anybody know what your problem is. Let that shit be known behind closed doors. As soon as you let other people know, it's already gonna go downhill. That's where the problem starts. Don't take advice from anybody who's not a professional. Don't take either a professional or isn't in a relationship. Anybody who's single, do not fucking listen to them. That's just saying. It's like, even though it's like, yeah, don't fucking do it. Now, would that be a contradiction of what I'm saying right now? You could probably say that, but honestly, I'm just giving you the real facts. I'm just reporting the facts. That's all it is. It is what it is. It's just my opinion on it. Don't listen to this, because it's just, people are going to give you destructive advice that are going to destroy your relationship. And my thing is, make it better on your own. Do the research yourself, not by asking people, by actually going to a professional help. Is definitely therapy, or a relationships therapist, or whatever it is that they got going out there. Either couples therapy that's what it's called. Go to that. If you guys really fucking need it. That's more for like marriages, for like boyfriend girlfriend type thing. I mean, you could still do the same thing if you want. Waste of fucking money. You could do that if you want. But honestly, I would just say, I don't know, do your fucking research, man. Do your legitimate research. Do yourself a fucking favor. Actually find legit sources that are gonna give you benefits for your relationship, not something that's gonna be a detriment, not something that's gonna hurt you. So that's really all I gotta say. I hope I answered your fucking question. I kind of just went off on a fucking tangent. I probably triggered a bunch of fucking people saying that shit. I really don't care. Because it is what it is. It definitely is. And you thought that question was gonna fucking trigger you, or what my answer? You could just imagine what this next question is. Because some of y'all, okay, y'all were just, they asked one of these questions. I'm gonna fucking answer them to the best of my abilities. My word is not law. It's just my opinion. Do what the fuck would you want with this information? take it and run with it if you want. Who cares? Want me to clarify on something? I'll clarify on something. If I still think about still have the same mindset 10 years from now and somebody's trying to call me out on it, just fucking ask and we'll see. I'll probably see fuck yeah or hell no. So cool. Zuri Millie Rock, I hope I answered your question. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the next one. And the next question, this comes from user BeBack09. Just, you know, weird ass fucking names and shit. BeBack09. Become on D-Back. Oh my god. And his question, or their question, he, she, whatever it is, this is really hard, so I'm gonna try to rephrase it or whatever it is, but I'm gonna read it how it is. Is why is it today women want a traditional man while also wanting them to accept them not being a traditional woman? That's what the question is from what I have here. And this question, some man who's ever listening to this is probably like, I can't wait to see what you gotta say. Honestly, I can't wait to see what I'm probably gonna cook up in my fucking brain too. I might say some shit just to trigger you on purpose, because that's the fun part. Why is it today women want a traditional man while also wanting them to accept them not being a traditional woman? I gotta try to reframe this in my own head to try to answer this to the best of my abilities. Women want a traditional man. I'm guessing what he means or she means. No, this definitely gotta be a guy. This is definitely a guy. That's definitely not a girl. It'd be a completely different question if it was a woman. I'm guessing with the traditional, women want a traditional man, a man who's like gonna hold doors for them, cater to them, well not cater to them, hold doors for them, pay on the first date, somebody who's gonna be kind, courteous, chivalrous and stuff like that, while them not upholding themselves being a traditional woman, meaning somebody who's gonna be more feminine, somebody who's gonna be more cooperative, and somebody who's actually going to be cooking, cleaning, things like that, being a traditional woman, just like a traditional man. That's what traditionalism is on both sides. So a man being chivalrous, kind, and taking care, willing to die for you, and you got the feminine side, a woman cooking, cleaning, bearing your children and being a mother, shit, doing the wifely duties and shit like that. That's what the shit is, when you break it down. Shit, this is hard. This is a hard fucking question. But it's true. It is true. Women want a traditional man while they do not want to adhere to their traditional traits as well. And all I have to say is that it was just like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna get it. You can't expect somebody to be you can't expect somebody, and this goes both ways. You can't expect somebody to be something you want when you're not going to do it yourself. If you're not going to do it yourself, you don't fucking deserve it. This is on both ends. You don't fucking deserve that shit. Like, if you're going to be, we'll say on the guy's side, if you're going to be a traditional man who's doing the, you know, paying for the checks and paying for everything or whatever it is, holding doors, being kind, courteous, and all that other chivalrous shit. If you're gonna do that and your woman that you're trying to get with isn't going to adhere to what you want, which is also a traditional woman, you need to find somebody else immediately. Do not fucking accept the bullshit. Don't accept her for who she is. Don't fucking do that, because if she's not gonna fucking do it, you don't fucking deserve that. She doesn't deserve you. Flip it back. The woman is a traditional woman and the guy isn't going to be a traditional man, and you want that same exact thing, and you're adhering to all traditional traits for the woman, is what I'm saying. Meaning you're not posting, like, you know, solicit pics and shit like that, you know, bikini, and being out there, being whatever it is, because that's not a traditional fucking woman. No, a traditional woman doesn't fucking do that. And really and truly, a traditional woman is a fucking virgin. So, like, we could just literally cast that shit out aside. But to have all the other traits, and you want a traditional man who isn't doing anything while you're doing the traditional part, you yourself need to find somebody else as well. I don't care how fucking cute that guy is and all this other shit. If he's not going to be what you want in terms of those characteristics and aspects, then fucking move on. If you want to have your fun, you can continue to have your fun, but just know it's like you're not making it better for yourself, honestly, because that's just going to damage yourself mentally. It's just going to completely destroy you mentally. It's going to fuck you up for the next person, to where you're going to hold them accountable. Sorry, not hold them accountable. You're going to have these unrealistic expectations for bullshit because that other person caused some sort of trauma to you. That's not fair to the next person. Vice versa. Like it's not fair to the next person. Don't have unrealistic expectations on somebody and they're not gonna meet it. Like it's fucking stupid. Am I answering this correctly? I don't know if I'm answering this. I really hope I'm answering this correctly. I think I did the best I can for it. Cause that's and it was a 2-part question, but I was like, nah, I'm not doing the second part. I mean, I could do the second part. Oh my god, do I want to? Fine, I'll do the second part. And the second part of the question is, how does somebody get back with somebody they just cheated on? How does somebody get back to somebody with somebody they just cheated on? It's a 2-part question. That was the first part, and this is the second part. Well, to go off the first part, traditional man ain't gonna cheat. That's number one. that's definitely number one. He's gonna be loyal to you. He's gonna be monogamous to you. Like, so it's just cast that. Let's just put that in the air. How to get back with somebody that you cheated on. It's either you cheated on or she cheated on. If the girl cheated on you, you need to let her go. You need to just fucking find somebody else. That's just my personal opinion about this shit. You need to fucking just find somebody else. Don't be a fucking simp and take her back, because the fact that you took her back, she's just gonna fucking do it again. You just accepted bad behavior, bro. That's the fuck's wrong with you. She doesn't respect you. The fact that it didn't, like, even if you were failing to do whatever it is that you were failing at, either providing for emotionally or some sort of support, something that you were failing at, even sexually, it's like, whatever it is, the fact that it even happened is just like, dude, you need to let her go. If it was reversed, if it was a girl and the guy, really and truly, if you do not accept somebody cheating on you, then you should fucking leave. Because if not, then you just go back with him. Go back with him. If he's doing everything else right and he cheated on you, men and women show loyalty differently. That's I'm just being real, man. Men and women show loyalty differently, and cheating is completely different with men and women. We're different. We're 100% different, and the way we act. And I know that's probably gonna trigger so many fucking people saying that. They're like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" What it is. It is true. If it wasn't true, then look at just look throughout not only history, it's biology as well. Look at everything in the modern day, and you will see that, yes, and really and truly, you may not like what I have to say, you may not fucking like it, you may not agree with it, but it's reality. It's true. Yeah, if the man is doing everything else, and you want to be with him still, you get back with him. If not, then fucking find somebody else and don't deal with all that back and forth mumbo jumbo shit. Don't deal with it. Just move on. Like, you get the ends and the you're getting pretty much the positive and the negative from me. You're getting both sides of the coin. I'm giving you one side and the other side. Like, I'm not just gonna be one-sided on everything. Even though it still sounds fucking one-sided, I don't really give a fuck. But that's what I gotta say for the back end. I kind of know this person's situation too. It's just like, what you did, bro. I mean, y'all were both fucking up anyway, so it's so stupid. Y'all both fucking up anyways. Y'all both fucking failed anyways. It's just like, bruh, come on now. Like, I don't know why you wanted me to answer this fucking question when really and truly, you got fat. First of all, you gained 40 fucking pounds. What relationship weight is because you're fucking lazy and you both didn't fucking hit a gym. How the fuck both of y'all gained 40 pounds? That's embarrassing for both of you. Hit a fucking gym, both of you. Don't get fat, don't get lazy. Don't give up on any of your shit, because both of you guys were starting to do that. You guys were both failing in the relationship. Yeah, man, I'm just going off on your shit, bro. It just is what it is. Like, it's you being a fat, lazy, fucking simp sucker. Like, means nothing for you. You're basically fucking worthless. A man who is worthless, society lets you know you're fucking worthless because it's being thrown in your fucking face. It is what it is. There's no conventions for men to be able to get coddled or anything. No, you gotta get you feet to the fire at all fucking times. You get thrown in front of the fucking truck instantly. For a woman who's worthless, there's conventions for you to be coddled. there's plenty of them, like he should just accept you for you, this, that, and the third, like all that other bullshit that just you get that emotional support from all these other people and all these other simps who would be like, oh, I'd accept you for you if you did that. It's okay, you go, girl. Accept your curves and all that stuff. Nah, bruh. Do not. You and her work that shit out and talk that shit out. If not, like, then get the fuck out. That's all I gotta say about that. Like, I knew this was like, there's some fucking triggering ass topics. And I honestly cannot wait to post this shit. I don't really care. Like, I'm just talking at this point. It's just, it is what it is. I'm moving on to the next fucking question because I'm done with that topic. I'm done with both of those questions. A 2-in-1 topic question. This question comes from Makuna Chips. Makuna Chips. And his question, or their question, comes from, what is your favorite aspect about life and why? Reason why I took this one because it was super easy, and it's money. Favorite aspect of life is money. Like, why? Money is what makes the world go on round. Money is what buys you nice things. Money is what buys you food. Currency is important. Without money, you can't do anything. Without money, you're broke. Without money, you're homeless. You're poor. You're nothing, and you're spiral into this ridiculous depression without any type of fucking money because you can't do anything. You can't move forward. You're literally you're stuck. You're going backwards in life. You're not doing anything. You're just stuck. So money is the one of my favorite aspects about life. When it's actually understanding the value of money and what power it holds and what you can and cannot do with it. That's why. That's it was a quick, easy question. It was just something I was like, yeah, I could definitely do that. Plus, I fuck with the name Makuna Chips, like like Hakuna Matata, like, but it's just Makuna Chips. Like, I don't know why you even made that fucking name. Like, it's a weird ass name, but it's fucking nice and it's funny. But yeah, it's pretty cool. The next question, this one comes from the Original King, and his question is, out of the 3 Spider-Mans, who do you think would win in a fight? I honestly don't fucking know. I honestly don't fucking know who would win in a fight out of the 3 Spider-Mans. You got Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. I don't know, fucking Tom, so Tom Holland, yeah, we see him do all these like tricks with the whips and stuff, tying him up, throwing stuff at him, but like, you know, he kind of was serving Thanos here and there, but like the only Spider-Man that would, Tobey Maguire had more like hand-to-hand combat than anything. This nigga was really fighting, like this nigga was squaring up. That's why it's like I want to say Tobey Maguire was the only one throwing hands with these motherfuckers. like I'm literally going through my head right now of like all the different scenes from each and every single one. Like I would say even Andrew Garfield with the lizard, like they were throwing hands. Like that shit was pretty that shit was lit. The one with Jamie Foxx's Electro, it wasn't really too much. Yeah, like Andrew Garfield did his thing, Tom Holland did his thing, but fucking Tobey Maguire was really the only one really fighting these niggas. Like Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Sandman, Venom, like even his best friend fucking Harry. Like he was really out here fucking motherfuckers up, fighting these bitches, dude. Like And if we talking about prime, each one, prime Tom Holland, which we actually really haven't even seen prime Tom Holland, really. So it's like, I don't know. But so I'm just going off of what we have. And we got old school Tobey Maguire, pretty much where he was at his prime, I guess. And then Andrew Garfield as well. I'm gonna go with Tobey. That's just my personal opinion. I gotta go with Tobey. Like really going back through it, like I would say this too. After this podcast, if you really think I'm like joking or anything like about it, like go back and see the fighting scenes in each one, and you'll see the difference in each one. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I need to go back and see, but I'm gonna stick with fucking Tobey Maguire for right now. And if anybody thinks differently, honestly, just write in the comments below. Just go right now and be like, no, I think Tobey Maguire would have got his ass handed to him by fucking Tom Holland or some shit like that. In terms of tech, yeah. Like I'm talking about in a fight, like if it's just straight fist to fist, Tobey Maguire, I think he's washing him. With the tech that Tom Holland gets, he has that advantage to where he might win because he has these tech. But I think Tobey Maguire would definitely win. Andrew Garfield would kind of hold his own, but I think he would still lose to both Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire, to where it just kind of comes to these two in a head-to-head, to where the tech that Tom Holland has, and he's pretty decent at fighting, a little bit that we've seen. I gotta go Tobey, bro. It's just the Tom, fuck. Tobey Maguire absolutely in the hand-to-hand, but Tom Holland, I believe, would actually outsmart Tobey Maguire with not only his tech and the way that kid thinks. As you see, where he's just like, where Tony Stark was just like, see, that's your thing right there. What would you do? And he's just like, have you seen this movie Aliens? Like right off the head, like come on, like that's some real shit. And even during was it Civil War, or was it? Yeah, it was Civil War, where he's just like, hey, does anybody remember this movie where he was talking about Star Wars? He was talking about the Battle of Hoth, where the fucking speeders, where they locked up the legs. That same thing where they did with Ant-Man to have him fall. Like that type of thinking would definitely beat. Fuck, then I would actually have to go Tom Holland, motherfucker. I'm gonna do two. So if it's hand-to-hand, straight only hand-to-hand combat, Tobey Maguire. But if it's all just straight whatever it is, Tom Holland gets it. Tom Holland would definitely get it. But hand-to-hand combat, yeah, Tobey Maguire fucking washes all the two of them. But if it's just if it's everything, Tom Holland wins. Tom Holland definitely wins. So that's really what I gotta say. But and that's pretty much all the questions I got for this podcast. If you guys have any more questions and would like to rebuttal anything that I said on any of the relationship shit, or even the movies things, even the Tom Holland thing, or the Spider-Man question, or favorite aspect about life, write in the comments below. Send me a DM at the Project Vega on Instagram and on Twitter. Let me know what you fucking think, because I want to actually hear it. I want to fucking hear it. If you don't like what I had to say, I want to hear it. I want to hear your opinion on it. Like, we could have like an actual debate or discussion about this shit. Don't get in your fucking feelings about this shit. Actually, just come correct. Let's actually have a real discussion. Stay out your fucking feelings. It's gonna be hard for you, but stay out your fucking feelings. That's all I gotta say. Let's have a legit discussion if you want to. If you want to just write a comment, be like, oh, I don't like the way you say it. That's all I have to say. I'm like, okay, understandable. Would you have a caveat, or do you have an actual legitimate argument to like kind of back up what you're saying, like to try to like defend whatever it is? Maybe I was wrong on something, bring up the facts, I don't know, just something. But yeah, we're just gonna move to the next section of the podcast. That's the gaming section. So I talked about it early in the beginning of the game, beginning of the podcast, and that is fucking Halo. We are 2 days away from this bitch dropping, and I'm about to go fucking dark, bro. I'm about to play the fuck out of this campaign. I'm about to see how the story goes. I'm probably gonna fucking tear up. I don't know what's gonna fucking happen. I can't wait to see what happens to the Banished. I want to know what happens to Cortana. I want to know what happens to Chief, UNSC, the Covenant, Swords of St. Helios, Arbiter. I want to know what happens to everybody. I want to know if the Flood even comes back. But I thought they got wiped out. I don't know. We here. So much is going through my mind right now. We're fucking here, and it's been a long time coming. been a long time coming, and I'm excited. I'm so fucking ready to just see this shit in fucking 4K. I can't wait. It's Halo. We're here, man. We're right on the cusp. We're just not even 24 hours. Not even 24 hours because it comes out at midnight, fucking 7. So I can't wait. I'm gonna load that shit up. And I'm legendary straight off the bat. I'm playing at the hardest difficulty. I always do it. I've said it before and I said it again. Just like on Call of Duty and all these other ones, I played at the hardest difficulty right off the bat. I need to see what this shit is like. I need to feel how difficult it is. Now that they got the motherfucking jackals, I'm gonna have to be careful. I'm gonna have to be fucking careful because what was that fucking gun? The scatter shot, bro. Fuck the scatter shot, man. The multiplayer, yo, I love it. Like, it's a great weapon when you have it. When it's used against you, it's like, fuck that weapon. The game is great. The game feels like old school Halo. It is, everybody's loving it just as much as I am. You really cannot, the only nitpicks I have, that I have about it is just like, we need more multiplayer. And what I mean by that, unlock the rest of it. Like, where's SWAT? Where's Infected? The custom games, like all this shit that you guys are missing out on, you need to implement it. I don't know. I don't remember if they said it when the full game comes out, it'll be there. If it is, I'm trying to play Invasion. I want Invasion too. Like, Griffball. Like, let's go, man. Headhunter. We need these. Like, bring them back. Bring these fucking games back. Put them in the fucking game. Like, fuck Capture the Flag. I don't really like it too much. Wait, sorry, not Capture the Flag is fun. Oddball is what I don't really like. Fix Oddball. Make sure when you have the fucking ball and somebody's right in your face, you can one-shot them. You were always able to fucking one-shot them. You can't fucking one-shot them anymore. Fucking let us one-shot. Like, that's all I fucking ask out of everything. Everything else is fine about Oddball besides that one little fucking thing. I was like, bro, it's fucking asinine at this point. I fucking hate it. It's annoying. Yeah, that's really all I gotta say about Halo, man. Halo's legit. Halo's legit. Battlefield's fun. When it first dropped, it was a mess. I didn't really like it. I had fun in the beginning, but then I was like, nah, I'm done. I'm not playing this shit. I'm gonna be on Halo because Halo dropped literally a month ago. Like, it's was it a month? Has it been a month? I don't know. It's been a while. It's been out for a bit, but it was like I chose Halo over Battlefield. I'm like, there's no point in me playing fucking Battlefield at all. But then they updated it. The game was amazing. It was great. It fixed a lot of the issues. You're able to shoot. You're actually able to have fun. I still can't fly for shit, but that's fine because I was having a great time with my boys. And we were running some shit. We were running people and shit. Like, it was not that hard. Like, we were destroying people. We were holding our own. Like, the mechanic and just how everything worked was actually really fun. I really do think they need more maps. They need to get these maps out as soon as possible. And then I haven't played the latest update to try to fix it, but I haven't done that just yet. But I hear mixed things about it, but I just haven't played because there's no point because Halo's right around the corner. And I told anybody who knows me, I was like, I'm not fucking playing anything else besides fucking Halo. Forza, I played a bit of Forza. I already talked about it. Haven't played it since I last played it, but it was still good. Call of Duty, still never gonna play that again. I really have given up on fucking Call of Duty. I wouldn't say probably never again, but yeah, I'm done with it. Like, it's done and over with, bro. I'm doing the tower type shit. It's just like I'm over it. Oh, yeah, Call of Duty. Yeah, it was like, but yeah, I found this fucking link in this article to where Sony, they announced it way back, but you know, it was just a rumor. But now this is something that's a little bit this is on like Bloomberg.com. This is an actual article where Sony is which I'll leave a link in the description for the article. Sony is thinking about having a Game Pass competitor coming out, and it's going to be 3 different tiers. And I'm just like, the thing about Game Pass, why it works so well is because it's technically just one. It's just one fucking tier, $10 a month, and you're good. You get all access to everything. Sony having 3 different tiers, it's pretty bad. That's pretty stupid, and I don't like it at all. And I'm pretty sure anybody who's a long-time Sony, like hardcore, die-hard, whatever it is, does not like that at all. Like, just would not like that at all. It's stupid. Why would you have 3 tiers? Just make a one price fits all. Do what fucking Game Pass did. $10 a month, 15, 12, somewhere around there. Do that, not a tier based thing where you get different benefits for each one, like a bronze, silver, and gold. Like, that's very stupid. I don't like that. It just shows you're just a money hungry whore. That's all you are at that point. It's just, that's bad. But yeah, that's nah. Sony, y'all need to go back to the drawing board with that shit. Just one size fits all. One service. Just make it that. Just mash everything together. The PSN, the PS Plus, and whatever else you got. Mash it all into one. $15 a month, $15.99 or some shit like a Netflix subscription, and call it a day. I'm pretty sure everybody would be more accepting of that than 3 different tiers, because you could go up to $30 on one tier and the lowest being 10. Like, it's kind of stupid. That's just, you know, my take on that. Yeah, that's, you know, my quick take on the gaming. I don't know if there's, I know I missed a lot of like different news, but you know, I've been busy with fucking holiday stuff and family and all that stuff, and it's just like I ain't really keep up with a lot of stuff, so I didn't really care. But that's just the quick bits of it. Movies, which is the next section of the podcast. Movies, we got SpiderMan in a week, or yeah, is it a week? Yeah, it's next week on the 18th. Those tickets are fucking ridiculous to get, but I finally got them. Some people were selling them for 20 grand or some shit like that. I saw on like eBay some bullshit. I was like, damn, no niggas is crazy to try to get these fucking tickets. Like, not ridiculous. But Spider-Man's right around the corner, and you know, I'm excited. Everybody's excited. We about to see. It's long time coming for everybody. Thinks Tobey Maguire's in it, Andrew Garfield. I think they're in it. It's just like, why would they not be? And I'm pretty sure in the trailer they edited them out, because why would you not? Just to keep it a secret. And it's forcing you. They're not putting on any streaming service. They're forcing you to go to the movies to go see it. Smart move. That's because they're in it. Like, and there was and right before the trailer did drop, there was literally an announcement that came out, or whatever it is, that Sony and Marvel were having to dispute on either letting them have Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire shown in the trailer. And Marvel was like, fuck no, they ain't having them in the fucking trailer. So yeah, it's I mean, I'm pretty sure they probably threatened. It's like, bro, you put them in the trailer, you pull the movie. Oh, hey, yo, bro, that would be some shit. That would be some shit, bro. I'd be like, okay, they ain't in the trailer. They ain't in the trailer. Like, you got that type of power. Like, when the mouse speaks, and that's some fucking shit right there. I bet they did that shit. I bet you anything. I know I would do it. Like, yo, you put like, I want people to go to the movies, spend the money at the movie theaters, actually enjoy a movie at a movie theater, something as great as fucking Spider-Man and Marvel. Like, it's the next thing, because after this is the multiverse of madness, right? I'm pretty sure. I would definitely say, if you put them in there, we're pulling the fucking movie entirely. We don't give a fuck. Like, it's Marvel. It's Disney. They got the money to recoup it. They can still pay out everybody. It doesn't fucking matter. It's just the only people really gonna be hurt is Sony. Like, come on now. Like, I mean, we are gonna be hurt because, you know, some bullshit. So it's just like, all right, you know, take them out. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say about that. Next movie that I saw that everybody was talking about. It was like a good like week or two where everybody was talking about this thing. Was The Harder They Fall on Netflix. This movie was really good. It was very funny too, with Idris Elba and a few other cast members. I can't really think of them right now. I could have written them down, but like a lot of big names were in this movie. And what I gotta say is, homeboy, who was like the fastest like loader or whatever it is, he got hoed, bro. He got so hoed. Man, but he deserved it because he was going so fucking slow. And the voice said, it was like, bro, why do they always count so fucking slow? It's just like, but it's just like, bro, come on. Like, he was like 1, 2, like, my nigga, come on, dude. Just put the gun in thing and like actually go. But he got killed before, like when he got to 2. And it's just like, motherfucker. But yeah, the movie was good. Movie was pretty good. I don't know what to rate it. I don't even know if I'm going to rate it. So I just really want to just talk about it, honestly. I'd probably give it a 7. 7.5, maybe 8 at the most. That's really about it. I'd give it a 7. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7. I don't want to be too generous. I gotta go back through it and probably rewatch it and see. But yeah, I give it a solid 7. Rewatchable? Nah, not to me. I don't think it's rewatchable. Just one and done type thing. That's it. So yeah, it's the harder they fall. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's actually really good. I know Twitter and Facebook and everybody was fucking blowing up about it when it fucking dropped, because everybody was talking about old boy. It was like, we really thought he was gonna be doing some shit. I mean, they were all fucking some people up, but you know, just took too long to count. Took way too fucking long to count. And what happened? And the last section of this podcast before we get the fuck out of here, and we say our closing note. Last section is anime. Like always, we always gonna talk about anime. I don't think I'm not gonna. Well, there was actually one podcast where I didn't talk about anime, which was surprising. I mean, I think there was a bunch of shit I had to talk about, and I just completely skipped an entire section of the podcast, which was never gonna happen anymore. Anime. I hate when animes. I just gotta say, because there were two animes that I was watching, and both of them came out with like a 0.5 episode. It's what a 0.5 episode, half episode is like. It's like a recap. They do a recap on something where they come out with like 5, 6, 7, 8 episodes, and they do a fucking recap. Those are the worst fucking things ever. You literally are gonna get the worst ratings ever doing some stupid shit like that. I hate when they fucking do that. It's just like, I'm just gonna wait until next week. You literally made me wait a week for just getting a stupid recap. I don't even watch it. I don't even, as soon as I see 0.5, I don't spend the time watching it. It's stupid. It's fucking retarded. I hate it. It's so dumb. I don't get it. Just, if you're watching this, anybody from Crunchyroll, Funimation, anything like that, don't get rid of it. You're not gonna listen to me. I don't give a fuck. Stop making these fucking 0.5 episodes. They're just so pointless. They're so fucking pointless. Everybody's watched. Nobody's going to literally see the latest episode of an anime and it's a 0.5 and want to watch that. Nobody jumps from those things. Nobody does that. They start from the fucking beginning and then work their way up. You don't need a recap. Oh my god, I hit my fucking mic. You don't need a recap any of that shit. It's stupid. It's pointless. The only thing that needed a fucking recap was that shit ass movie Dune. Like that movie needed a, oh my god, it needed more than a fucking recap. It needed a rewrite. That's what that shit needed. But anyways, yeah, stop coming out with 0.5. Demon Slayer. Okay, Demon Slayer, first episode of the second season. The fucking entertainment district has finally dropped. We are done past the fucking train. I told you guys, it was a few podcasts ago. The fucking movie felt like an episode, just a long ass episode. And what did they do? They literally chopped it up and put them in episodes until December fucking 4th is when the latest fucking episode dropped. Or 5th, whichever way. Latest episode of the entertainment district dropped. I said it. I fucking said it. I fucking knew it. Some pieces, I actually got some fucking messages like, no, it didn't feel like an episode. You're fucking tripping. It was great quality. It was great fucking quality. Yeah, great animation. But it was a long ass episode. That's all it felt like. It really didn't feel like anything new. Sorry. My Hero Academia movies. What do they do? It's something fucking new. It's like it's of course a part of it, but when the show goes on, the regular show, it doesn't continue from it. They just have like off of the first movie, they had a hint where All Might and Deku he invited him. Boom, they go off and boom, that's the movie. But they don't fucking have that on there. And then they don't they don't even fucking reference. I think do they reference anything? I don't even think they reference anything from any of the movies. They just fucking keep it fucking going. That's all it is. That's all it fucking is. I'm pretty sure now after this Heroes movie, this Heroes movie is actually one that I'm pretty sure they're gonna reference. This one might continue, but it still felt like a movie. It felt like a fucking movie. It didn't feel like a long ass episode. That's the difference between the two, between Demon Slayer and My Hero. At least it felt like a movie. This one did not feel like a movie. But anyways, yeah, entertainment arc, first episode, it was fucking beautiful. The animation, yo, Demon Slayer's animation it's fantastic, and it was already good with the train with the movie, but this just that one episode felt like movie quality. Just from that, it's just the animation was so fucking good. Writing was good, actors were good. It's great. The hour-long episode was really more like just fucking like 38 minutes or some shit like that. But yeah, it was good. It was really fucking good. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Crunchyroll, Funimation, they got them both. And I think was it Funimation said they were going back to weekly dubs on some anime. I completely forgot what it was. But this next one, I've mentioned it plenty of times just because it's really fucking good, even though besides the small bit that I don't like, it's just a great fucking anime. Is Jobless Reincarnation. I forgot the first part, but Jobless Reincarnation on Funimation is just so fucking good. I don't care what anybody says, this shit is amazing. Like this shit, like this latest episode 21 was real, bro. This one was like, whew. Rudis and his dead end crew came across the strongest fucking being in their world, and this just goes to show that situational awareness on all aspects of life, it doesn't matter if it's an anime or whatever it is, situational awareness is so fucking important. It is so fucking, in this episode, this man Rudis is a fucking dumbass. Eris and I forgot what his name is, but he's the dead end guy. It's just not coming to my head. They fucking knew. They stopped and they were trembling. They were like, holy shit, what the fuck? It's what's in front of me? Like, yo, this is some real shit. Rude is like, yo, what do you? Because he's right behind him a little bit, and not understanding what the fuck's in front of him. And then he's just like, yo, y'all good? And then he looks forward because they're looking forward, and he sees two people coming. He sees a girl and a guy, walking towards him and stuff like that. And they're just walking, and then Rudis is just staring at him like who are, like, he doesn't feeling anything, doesn't read the situation as to what the fuck is happening, including what is that fucking thing called? They had an ox. The ox, which is a fucking animal, felt the shit too, and that thing was freaking the fuck out, and that thing committed suicide. The fucking ox ran off the fucking the mountain and just jumped off, committed suicide because it was that fucking terrified of the dude. And the dead end dude told Rudis to not fucking move. Dude's moving and asked him a question. He's just like, who are you guys? Or shit like that. And then, was talking with them. And like Eris and the dead end dude are just like, looked at him like, my nigga, are you serious right now? Like, what are you fucking doing? And I'm saying the same thing. Like, as soon as like I'm like, what are you fucking doing, bro? And oh my god, bro. Oh my god, dude. I haven't seen, like, it was great. So homeboy dead end, who's like, they're like strong beings, very strong beings that are actually very hard to kill for like somebody who's regular or whatever it is, got his ass handed to him. He got washed so fucking quick, and the dude was just just blocking his shit, just just destroyed him, knocked him the fuck out. Eris tried to run up and try to fight back, because they fight, and they just because reason why they started fading off on each other is because they don't know that Rudis is a reincarnation. And the guy who's the most powerful, he's just like, he was asking questions, and he turns around, she's like, hey, does the God Man, that's what it was, he said, does the God Man mean anything to you? And as soon as Rudis said, yeah, I see him in his dreams all the time, caused the fight, because he doesn't like him, he wants to fucking kill him. And you're not supposed to know, like, these other people don't know who that is unless you're like a higher power. You would know who like is in charge at that point, because there's always somebody stronger than you in this this fantasy world. And he came right at Rudis and was just like, he's about to kill you. So that's how that whole fucking thing happened. And yeah, Rudis died. He got fucking killed. He got fucking killed. He got destroyed. and he said his power is about right on par with actually the who is the strongest like person. But if it was like a hand-to-hand or whatever it is, like the guy that they just fought is actually, he could take him if he was able to use his full power. But because he has like 12 curses, I think, or whatever it is on him, it like nerfs his ass so much that he can't, you know, go any further. But if he was able to go like all out, whatever it is, yeah, the dude, he's the most powerful. But apparently Rudis's power and mana capacity is about right on par with like the actual #1 person. But yeah, just like situational awareness, he just didn't know. He got brought back to life. He got healed because the girl said something to him, and then he turned around and then he healed him for some odd reason, which we don't know why. It's just, we just know that Eris said that that's what the girl and the guy did to bring him back to life. But yeah, and that was the end of that episode. I was like, bro, you deserve that shit. You should know what not to do. He literally said, don't fucking move. Now I'm just gonna move and talk and ask questions. Like, do you know them? I'm like, nigga, what? Shut up. Shut up, bro. And yeah, bro, it was good. Yeah, but this anime is so fucking good, honestly. It is so fucking good. And I every, like, the openings and the closings of like animes, a lot of time, depending on how good it is, I'll either skip it just to jump straight into the fucking episode. Sometimes I'll listen to it or whatever it is, but this one I watched through and through because their opening is part of the story. It like actually has the dynamic of what they're doing, where they're at. It's actually moving. It's like the episode is playing while the opening is going, and it's fucking legit. And I really appreciate this this anime and how they do things. So that's all I gotta say. Been talking for a fucking damn near hour. I'm tired of talking. So if y'all appreciate this podcast and would I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. If you've enjoyed this podcast, leave a like, comment, subscribe, rate the shit 5 stars on whatever platform you are listening to. I am going to be posting this shit today. Probably the video version and the audio version. Both of them are going to be uploaded and done today, just to get them out, because I'm not going to be editing and doing anything literally in the next 2 days because Halo is right around the corner. I'm trying to get this shit fucking out. If you have any rebuttal to any of the questions or any of the answers I had done in the beginning of the podcast, leave a comment. You can DM me at theprojectvega on both Instagram and Twitter. Yeah, and I would like to see your response. If you have any more questions or would like a follow-up on any of the questions, same thing. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all links will be in the description below. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.